The Central Bank of Nigeria has left the monetary policy rate unchanged at 27%, saying the pause will allow the effect of earlier adjustments to fully filter through the economy. The bank also announced that 16 banks have now met the new minimum capital requirement, while 27 institutions have raised fresh capital to strengthen their balance sheet. Welcome to Business Point, where we extract the Nigerian economy and the government policies. I am Kike Lomo Okere. The Central Bank of Nigeria Governor Olayemi Cardoso, speaking at the final Monetary Policy Committee meeting of the year in Abuja, reveals that the bank has recovered 2 trillion naira from previous intervention programs over the last 2 years, although 4.69 trillion naira remains outstanding. The NPC voted to retain the NPR at 27% and adjusted the asymmetric corridor to plus 50 and minus 450 basis points around the benchmark rate. It also kept key ratios unchanged, including cash reserve requirements for deposit money banks at 45%, merchant bank at 16%, and non-TSA public sector deposits at 75%, while the liquidity ratio remained at 30%. Cardoso says the committee decision reflects the need to consolidate gains made in moderating inflation. Headlines inflation has slowed for 7 consecutive months, supported by tighter monetary policy, a more stable exchange rate, rising capital inflow, a surplus current account position, and improved fuel and food supply condition. Despite the gradual easing of price pressure, inflation remains elevated, and NPC believes maintaining the current stance will help sustain ongoing disinflation and allow previous rate hikes to fully transmit to the real economy. On intervention funds, the governor explained that the bank cannot launch new programs because a significant portion of the previous intervention remains unpaid. A review of the CBN intervention portfolio shows a total of 10.93 trillion naira committed since, with 69 trillion naira still outstanding, despite 2 trillion naira already recovered. Market analysts, as anticipated a rate cut, noted that many expected the CBN to reduce the policy rate by at least 50 basis points as inflation trend towards government year-end target of 15%. He noted that such a move could have supported businesses and stimulate investment, but this NPC opted for caution and signaled the future decision will deepen strict on economic data. Let's take a listen to what the Central Bank of Nigeria, Olayemi Cardoso, have to say.
The Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, held its 303rd meeting on November 24 and 25th, 2025. The committee reviewed key developments in the global and domestic economies, including the risks to the outlook. All the 12 members of the committee were in attendance. Decisions of the MPC. The committee decided by a majority vote to maintain the current